Welcome to Primal Armor, a podcast centered on helping each and every listener strive for a healthier tomorrow. I'm your host, Jeff Kimple, and I'll be covering every aspect within the field of health, helping you build that strong foundation for improving your physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and more. It's time to take your personal wellness into your own hands, and Primal Armor is going to help you reach those goals. I just want to thank you for taking the time today to tune in and listen to today's topic. Enjoy. Before we get started into the episode, I just want to take a few seconds to thank today's sponsor, Anchor Podcasts. They allow me to create and edit these podcasts for you guys. They're also the ones who distribute this podcast to other platforms such as Spotify and the Apple Podcast app on your phone, so you guys can listen to it anywhere at any time. It's everything needed all in one app. I encourage you all to get started today. Go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and follow the podcast. This is episode 15 of the podcast, and I really hope everyone tunes into this one with all the free time that we seem to have in our hands these days, because we're going to be covering a lot of important information that everyone needs to hear. Today, we're going to discuss different things that we can do in our daily life to help boost our immune system. With COVID-19 starting to get out of hand all around the world, we need to be able to do every little thing that we can to try and stop the spreading of this virus. The stronger your immune system is, the less likely you are to catch it, the better chance you have of surviving it if you do catch it, and the less likely you are to spread it to others that you interact with, like your loved ones that you're around every day. The most important thing that you can do during this time is just to make sure you're getting adequate sleep. There's so much research out there that shows how sleep is correlated with your immune system. You have to be making sure you're getting both quality and quantity of sleep. A handful of episodes ago, I did a podcast that focused solely on how to improve your sleep. And that was probably the podcast where I gave out the most useful and applicable advice that people can take away and use. If you haven't listened to that podcast, I highly recommend going back and listening to that one before you go any farther in this one. It will give you all the advice you need on improving your sleep to help combat this virus. The next thing that you can be incorporating in your life right now is just ensuring that you're getting plenty of fruits and vegetables in your diet. Specifically ones with lots of antioxidants, like blueberries, strawberries, kale, spinach. All of these are loaded with antioxidants. These antioxidants can help your body fight off harmful pathogens trying to enter it. Antioxidants help reduce inflammation within the body and destroy these things called free radicals. And these are what builds up and causes inflammation within the body. By reducing inflammation in the body with these antioxidants, the immune system can then be directed towards other things, such as warding off the virus instead of trying to reduce the inflammation itself. These foods that are also full of antioxidants are also full of things such as fiber and vitamins, which help lower your susceptibility for illness. There is huge benefits to eating clean and having a well-balanced diet. Eating healthy fats or taking a fish oil supplement has the same effect. Omega-3 fatty acids help combat inflammation so the immune system can try to focus on fighting off illness. Another big thing that a person can do, but likely just not as quick as the first few things I just stated, is just to try and lose weight. Research shows that an overweight individual who receives the flu shot is still over twice as likely to get it than someone who has a healthy weight and received the shot. The reason behind that is because there are a lot of comorbidities that are associated with being overweight, like type 2 diabetes and heart disease. These weaken your immune system. And while you might not have these at the present moment, your body might be trying to fight off the mechanisms that are trying to cause these within your body, which is weakening your immune system. Losing weight and eliminating sugar in your diet are important ways to keep your immune system healthy and strong. You should be able to make sure that you're keeping your sugar intake to less than about 5% of your daily calories to see a noticeable effect. And my favorite one of all is just getting daily exercise is the easiest and quickest way to boost your immune system. And I know that's hard with people just being stuck at home and not having any gyms open and not having any equipment at their house. So one of the next podcasts I'm going to be doing is just covering what you can do at home to reap on these benefits. So be on the lookout for that one. And also while you're just sitting at home, make sure you're staying properly hydrated, because being dehydrated has very bad effects on your overall health. Your body is made up of about 70% of water, and so are all of your other organs, and almost all reactions that take place within inside of your body are hydrolyzed, meaning that they require water to happen. If you're not drinking enough water, these functions cannot be carried out and the organs may not be functioning properly. And this is why when you're dehydrated, body changes start to occur. Like your heart rate picks up, you get a headache, you get fatigued, and that's just because your body's starting to weaken, which decreases your immunity like crazy. And lastly, I just want to talk about supplementation for a second. If you're reading the paper, listening to the media, or hearing anyone else talk, all you hear about is COVID-19. This is a very new and very under-researched topic that we don't know much about yet. So when you hear things like, oh, this supplement has shown to prevent you from getting the virus, or this one helps cure you of it, all those are lies right now because this is so under-researched and no one truly knows anything about what affects / controls it directly. It just changes and mutates every single day, and that's why you're seeing guidelines on it change almost daily. So because of that, I'm just going to go over the quick basics that I've learned just over the years that are proven true within the human body and how it can relate to the coronavirus. So like I said earlier, omega-3s are big on fighting inflammation in the body and letting your immune system work in other ways. Does this prevent COVID-19? Absolutely not. But may it help? It absolutely doesn't hurt. I can say that. Also, people who are vitamin D deficient have also been studied to have a higher prevalence of becoming ill. So, doing things like drinking whole milk or what people call vitamin D milk, or even going outside and getting some yard work done in the sun for about 30 minutes are both effective ways of getting sufficient amounts of vitamin D without even taking a supplement. And then the last one I want to talk about that can make a difference in your body is zinc. But listen to what I said there. It makes a difference in the body. It doesn't have any claims of stopping or preventing COVID-19. It just may give you a chance of having a better chance of fighting it off. And that's a big may. Zinc has been researched to help boost the immune system function within the body. And there's plenty of foods that we eat on a daily basis that are loaded with zinc, such as beef, chicken, pork, whole eggs. And if you're just making sure you're getting those in your diet, then you're getting a sufficient amount of zinc and help giving your immune system the best possible shot it can to fight this off. And you can do all of these without even taking a supplement. Eating healthy fats boosts your omega-3s. Getting outside in the sun and drinking some milk helps boost vitamin D. And eating a diet high in protein can get you adequate zinc. None of these prevent COVID-19, but they can give your body the best shot they can to stay healthy. And if you notice the theme of almost everything I talked about today, everything deals with inflammation. Inflammation is bad, and it's your immune system that has to combat that. Doing everything you can to take the stress off your immune system helps it fight it off any foreign pathogens trying to get it inside. Have you ever ate a meal that just doesn't agree with your body and you feel very bloated afterwards? That's just not because you've ate a lot. That's because you ate a certain food that you ate that just didn't agree with your body because of the inflammation within the gut. And that's your immune system that has to attack that to bring down the inflammation within your stomach. So, if you know of any foods that you can eat that just don't agree well with you, try to avoid them at this time. The more you can do to help your immune system during this time, the better chance you are of just staying healthy during this whole fiasco. So to give a quick recap on everything I just said to make it fresh in your mind, number 1, get adequate sleep. Just make sure you check out that sleep podcast if you haven't already. Number 2, eat plenty of fruits and vegetables to get your antioxidants. Number 3, make sure you're getting plenty of healthy fats in the diet, as well as natural ways of getting vitamin D and zinc as well. Number 4, try to shed some pounds and make yourself healthier overall. Number 5, just get moving and get exercising. And I'll make a podcast here in the near future for anyone who's struggling with that. Number 6, stay away from foods that bloat you and make you feel like crap. And number 7, just stay hydrated. If you make these changes in your life today, you're giving yourself the best chance of staying healthy, and that's the best possible thing that you can do, and you're also helping everyone around you by doing them a favor as well. This is a nasty virus that we're still learning more about each and every day, so there's no vaccine or just any true way of preventing it. These are steps that you can be doing for yourself to stay as healthy as possible. So please share this with everyone that you know and you care about, because these are all things people need to hear to try and stop the spread of this. The quicker we stop the spread, the quicker we get back to our daily lives. Again, take these tips in the next few weeks and just try to stay as healthy as possible.